Welcome everyone, good to have you with us as we celebrate 25 years of cruising here at Cruise First. Now, I don't know if you've noticed the weather for however many months now, but it's been pretty rubbish, right? So this show is just the tonic we all need, Polly.
That's right, we've got sunshine and celebrations on the way as we cruise with Royal Caribbean, Carnival Cruise Line and MSC Cruises. And we're heading for endless sunshine, sparkling turquoise waters and golden sandy beaches. It's time to cruise the Caribbean.
Boasting white sandy beaches, crystal clear turquoise waters and a vibrant cultural tapestry, the Caribbean is the ultimate destination if you're seeking a tropical sunshine escape. You'll experience the enchanting beauty, rich history, delectable cuisine and a multitude of unique experiences as you wake up at a new island every day. From snorkeling with stingrays off Grand Cayman, climbing waterfalls in Jamaica, to ziplining over St. Lucia's rainforest and kayaking along Grenada's indented coast. With so much on offer, it's ideal for families, couples and solo travelers. So if you're ready, let's cruise the Caribbean.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're cruising the Caribbean for less in this show, as you will soon find out. So let's start by seeing out this year and welcoming in 2026 on the beach in Miami for our first offer. Sounds good to me. It's 11 nights. We leave on New Year's Eve. We fly off to Miami and we arrive early evening in Miami. And we've got you checked in for a 4-night hotel stay. So you will be enjoying the New Year's celebrations in gorgeous Miami.
It'd be amazing. You've got so many options on South Beach. There's fireworks galore, which is fabulous. I think South Beach, that's going to be more of a laid-back atmosphere. But if you want the iconic Miami ball drop, that's a 35-foot neon orange ball that slowly ascends to the side. You need to get to the Intercontinental Hotel. That's the side of the building, dropping at midnight. So you've got options galore. Brilliant. In Miami. Great time having 4 nights there before joining your wonderful cruise ship, which is Oasis of the Seas. I mean, this is just fantastic. If you like to be entertained whilst on board, this is the one for you. You've got the perfect storm water slides. You've got Splashaway Bay Aqua Park on board. There's a brand new thing on board. It's glow-in-the-dark laser tag. That sounds quite exciting. And you battle for control of a mystical frozen city. There's a space-age puzzler in the Royal Escape Room. The tallest slide at sea, the ultimate abyss as well. Oh gosh, we just saw that, the Aqua Show. I was watching something on TV behind the scenes of how they do the Aqua Show. I mean, the sort of acrobatics that's involved is absolutely incredible.
It's terrifying from an audience point of view because you think actually they're going from a long way up to a very small looking pool underneath and you think you've got to get that absolutely right, but of course they are world class in what they do, but it's absolutely jaw-dropping. Honestly, when you see it on a video, it doesn't put the terror and the fear into you because you're like, oh, will they do it? Will they do it? And they do every single time. It's amazing. Such a good show.
Really, that's the Aqua Show. Cats is on board as well. If you've ever wanted to see that at the theatre, that's really exciting as well. Something a bit more low-key, you can karaoke is big on board. That's at Spotlight. And it's for all the family as well, which is really, really nice. You've got Music Hall, where there's kind of look-alike acts of famous pop stars, which is always fun as well to see. So there's plenty going on. That's kind of like specific entertainment. But aside from that, there's parties, there's quizzes, literally something happening everywhere. But if you're thinking, oh gosh, actually I need a bit of a rest, don't kind of be put off because you can go and sit on a lounger, lie by the pool, find a quiet spot and have a coffee. As much as there's so much going on, it really is kind of your opportunity to take it at your pace as well. Then we can look at dining. Goodness gracious, so many places to eat and drink, so much going on. You've got Johnny Rockets Burgers, popular one for all the family as well, Starbucks, things like that, and then lots of lovely upscale dining if you fancy you know, a bit of a treat whilst on board. Maybe some Japanese cuisine at Izumi or Chef's Table. That's one of those fancy 6-course meals, so you need to prepare yourself for that. Start early, don't be booking that too late. You'll be leaving at midnight, but that's fine. You leave at midnight and then you might want to go somewhere else and watch a bit of music, bit of comedy, a show, or sing yourself at the karaoke bar. Yeah, absolutely. And I think I'm right in saying in the Spotlight you can book little private booths as well if you're less public about it. I always say I don't do karaoke, and then a couple of drinks, and that's the Flow Rider, which is kind of an iconic Royal Caribbean thing where you get the opportunity to surf, and I've been told it's quite easy to do. So you're cruising out of Miami, arriving in Nassau in the Bahamas. Now, it's paradise here, perfect for beach lovers. However, if you want to do something, go to Pig Beach. Feral pigs have claimed the island all to themselves, and they're swimming in the sea. Absolutely amazing to see. We're on to Jamaica next. It's Falmouth. Now here you've got Martha Brae River. It's a gorgeous river. You can raft on bamboo rafts and just see like the island's natural beauty and nature, but from the water side as well, because it's going to be hot, hot, hot. Next you're in Haiti at Labadee. Now I found an excursion here that looks incredible. It takes you on a swim around the blue waterfalls, and then there's natural water slides etched out of limestone, which is amazing. How beautiful is that? Day at sea, you're back into Miami, and that's where you get your flight home.
Lovely, very, very exciting. And actually, on this itinerary as well, and I think it will be open in time actually, there's a new beach experience opening in Nassau in the Bahamas, which I think opens in December as well. Plus, of course, Labadee in Haiti is also a private resort. There's a private kind of area there in Labadee where you can enjoy Royal Caribbean thrills and spills as well. What a deal this is as well, let me tell you, for this new year. It'd be nice to do something a little bit different, isn't it? Flying out on New Year's Eve. Now you fly out in time to arrive kind of late afternoon, early evening in Miami, so you get to be there for all the big excitement, for the big party to see in 2026. Now, a deposit today of just £150 each will secure the deal for you, and I have to tell you that at this price tag, seriously, I think a lot of people will look at this and say, okay, well, we know the weather's, not the greatest here, and you can spend a lot of money going to a big city centre here in the UK for their New Year celebrations and spend a lot of time, a lot of hours just in the freezing cold going, okay, is that it? Is that it? Done? 2 fireworks and we have to go home now, eventually. Where this, you have the most amazing time in Miami, seeing in the new year, 4 nights in a hotel there, and then you've got this fabulous, wonderful cruise on Oasis of the Seas for 6 fabulous nights. And you're going out to Jamaica and Haiti and the Bahamas as well. Oh, one more thing, just very, very quickly, sorry, should have mentioned this before. That's a great price, but for just £99 more each, that would be the ocean view price, but we'll upgrade you again to the balcony. Fresh air. Fresh, open the door, let the fresh air in, it's the Caribbean. Hey, let's dance on the balcony and enjoy the sunshine for just another £99 more when we upgrade you for free. So it's an ocean view price, £99 more, and we'll upgrade you for free up to the balcony. And as always, you're very welcome. Here's the overview of the offer and everything that's included. Well, we'd like to treat you, it's a bit of a New Year's treat, a bit of another excuse to say, yeah, let's do it. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, what's to look forward to? I mean, yeah, I don't know. My usual New Year's Eve is like, right, okay, well, I suppose we'll have to stay up then until it's all done, watch the fireworks on the telly, and then go, right, okay, off to bed. Like, what's most people's New Year's Eve? It's a bit of a...
Yeah, I think when you're younger, you go crazy, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And then by the time you get to our age and above.
Just want a nice cup of tea in your bed, don't you? But actually, how about enjoying Miami? I think that would get you in the party mood, wouldn't it?
Well, yes, a little bit different when you're on holiday. A little bit different. And to doing something iconic like that, seeing fireworks on South Beach, that would be amazing. Bucket list, yeah. Done that. Sending it back the pictures to the kids at home that you're on there in bed and you're on a beach in Miami. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Right then, we are now looking ahead to next year now, and we've got a fun cruise lined up in the Bahamas with Carnival Cruise Line. 12 glorious nights, and it all starts on the 29th of June when you fly first over to New York. Well, we're going to spend 3 nights there in a hotel in the Big Apple. Now, New York's still on my bucket list, but not on yours, Polly.
Well, I want to go again.
You went recently, didn't you?
I did. It really is everything you imagine and more. I can't imagine anyone going and not having a great time. It's just the hustle, the bustle, the busyness of it. Everything's really, really exciting. Just walking through Central Park is an experience in itself. There's like live music performers, people painting. It is literally just like you imagine it to be from the movies. Fantastic. All the yummy places to eat. Yeah, maybe you want to see a show on Broadway. You know, the options are absolutely endless. We took a boat trip so we could see the Statue of Liberty. Just fantastic. So after your fabulous time in New York, you're going to be joining Carnival Venezia. Wow. Now, this is going to be great because, again, so much going on board, whether you want to kind of do the water park thing, do all the activities, or just relax as well. You've got to remember, we're going to a part of the world where it's going to be really, really sunny and lovely. Lots of time outside. Lots going on for families on board, like game shows, Deal or No Deal, but also great opportunities for romance if it's just a couple as well.
Well, actually, given her name as well, which is Venezia, Venezia, of course, being Italian for Venice, there is that Italian flair right the way around the ship, including in the main restaurant. There's a full-size gondola there, which is actually quite nice, because this is, you know, a great time. It's all the carnival fun, it's all the red and blue everywhere, and, you know, lots of smiles and activities wherever you go, but it's got that wonderful Italian charm as well. So if you want to turn it into a bit of a romantic trip, and you've got the family with you, of course there's Camp Carnival for the kids, they can go and enjoy, and there's different groups, different ages, and then you can go off and have another lovely romantic meal in one of the main dining restaurants, or in one of the specialty restaurants. It's completely and utterly up to you.
Yeah.
Choices.
I really like the idea of the dive-in movies. It's obviously a take on a drive-in movie. It's by the pool, and you have the big screen. I just think it's really nice. Just sort of snuggling up out in the Caribbean. Amazing. Also, if you like a bit of comedy, you've got the Punchliner Comedy Club. Brilliant. And again, it's for everyone, all ages.
Yes, they do family comedy, but they do grown-ups comedy as well.
A little bit later.
Yes.
Pop the kids into Kids Club, go and have some fun. Fantastic. But yes, I think this is what's lovely. There's lots going on. Lots for all ages, so great if you want to take all the family. So we're going to cruise out of New York. You've got a couple of days at sea, and you are going to arrive in Celebration Key in the Bahamas on the 4th of July.
Oh!
Which means it's party, party, party. There's lots going on. There's going to be this big ship meet-up there to celebrate America's 250th birthday. You've got Celebration, Conquest, Elation, Glory, Sunrise, Venezia and Vista, all there. It's going to be absolutely amazing, meeting up all these wonderful ships. But also, you're at Celebration Key, which is their own private island. It's absolutely fantastic. There's over 30 sort of dining and bar options. You've also got local authentic Bahamian flavours while you're there, and festivals. You've got the largest freshwater lagoons in the Caribbean, an absolutely amazing mile-long beach. All kind of the natural beauty of Grand Bahama, but kind of all the fun things to do. There's an adults pool that's got a DJ there, so very, very cool experience with a swim-up bar. There's, oh, look at that as well, adults only private club. Like, you can have the real VIP experience. Yeah,
so almost that's like the onboard equivalent of Serenity, you know, where you can completely and utterly get away from all the hustle bustle and the activities and just relax in pure peace. This is a lovely way. Of course, Carnival Corporation are the biggest cruise company there are in the world, so having a number of their ships all meet up on Independence Day, I just think is such a novel thing to do. It's such an amazing thing to do, and to capture as well. You'll be capturing it on videos and pictures and whatever. You know, there are not many moments like this in the cruise industry, and this is going to be one of those real landmark special occasions. Nice day as well, because you've got that island, of course, exclusively.
Fantastic. So after that, you're going to go to Nassau. Now, here, if you fancy it, you can swim with sharks, real sharks, at Compass Key. But if you want to relax, there's so many incredible, gorgeous beaches just to soak up that sunshine. Next, it's Half Moon Cay. Now, if you don't fancy snorkeling, a great way to see all that marine life and the beautiful coral reefs that are on offer there is a glass bottom boat tour excursion. Again, you can arrange that while you're on board or before you go as well. That's fantastic. We can help you with that. A couple of days at sea takes you back into New York, where you fly home.
Tell you what, though, I mean, you look at the nice, wonderful balance of sea days, which is fun days when you're, on a Carnival cruise. Then you've got that kind of exclusive day where all the Carnival ships are getting together at Celebration Key, and then you carry on cruising around the Bahamas. The Bahamas are wonderful as well, actually. They're very, very relaxing. It all feels rather special. There are wonderful excursions that you can take, from the ship to go and see attractions around places in the Bahamas. But overall, it's just a really, really lovely sunshine holiday. Now, deposits today on this, just £250 per person to secure the price tag that we have for you, and it is good, let me tell you, considering this is such a big celebration as well for Carnival, one of those real kind of event cruises as well. There aren't many opportunities like this, as I say, in the cruising industry, to get all of this sizable collection of the Carnival ships all together in one place to celebrate Independence Day. It's going to be such a party. It's going to be such a great atmosphere. And remember, that price tag for you and I means that flights out to New York, 3 nights there in a hotel, all covered and included, and then that wonderful celebration cruise on Carnival Venezia for 8 nights off to Celebration Key, up to meet up with the other Carnival ships in the Bahamas to celebrate America's Independence Day before cruising to other ports in the Bahamas, back into New York, and then your flight back to the UK. Pretty good for the price tag, don't you think, considering what is included there? Love this, and you know what? We're putting a low deposit today for something that will be happening into the future. Now, of course, it goes without saying that in America, this is going to sell and sell and sell very, very quickly, one of these kind of occasion-like cruises. So if you're liking the idea, we are putting you ahead of the rest. If you like low deposits, couldn't secure this today. Here's the overview of the offer and everything that's included. It's really good, actually. Remember, deposits of just £250 each. If you've ever been on a Carnival cruise, you know what fun they are. From the second that you get on board, it's kind of like infectious as well. I can't really tell you what it is. Yes, it's the vibrant surroundings. Yes, it's the amount of colourful and vibrant spaces that you're in, but it's just the whole vibe on the ship as a cruise line. They are just brilliant at injecting really good, hearty, wholesome fun. You just end up with a smile on your face without even realising.
Well, I know anytime we ever mention Carnival, you always go, oh, and you have like this, oh.
And that was a fair while ago that I did that cruise as well. And I loved it. It lives long in the memory because it was just great times, really, really great times. And you know what? A holiday that you remember, you want to repeat and do again and again and again. And, there are worse places in the Caribbean.
Yeah. Well, finally, in this Caribbean for less special, we take to the brand new MSC World America. Now, she launches in April and is set to offer the most spectacular adventure in the Caribbean. We start our 16-night adventure on the 5th of September, where we fly over to Miami for a 1-night hotel stay. Miami, as we said, is just an incredible place, just soaking it all in. The architecture is so beautiful. It's like Art Deco. The vibe there is amazing. We're just having a look at all these places you could go to. It's lovely. Then after that, you're going to join MSC World America, brand new cruise ship from MSC, which is really, really exciting. It's 14 nights, all inclusive, back to back. Now, this MSC World America is going to be split into 7 districts when you're on board, which is quite exciting and kind of taking MSC in a new direction.
Well, yeah, certainly a bigger direction as well. The world-class ships are very, very different to anything they've done before.
Very, very exclusive. So you have MSC Yacht Club, which is kind of top of the top, which is lovely if you want to go and have a treat. Then one district is Family Aventura. That's at the top of the ship, and that's for all the family adventures. Then you've got the Aqua Deck as well, and that's for sort of real relaxation as well. The pools are there, things like that. There's a Zen area. That sounds fantastic. And it's an adults only area while you're there. And of course, you've got the Galleria that we know from MSC, that lovely LED kind of strip. Well, when we were on board, that's where a lot of parties took place. They have a white party. They do silent discos that we know from MSC, which is fantastic. You've got the terraces there, which will have 9 restaurants and bars and shops, a comedy club. There's going to be dueling pianos on board. Wow, that's just going to be amazing.
Really, really good. So something you really will notice is, because obviously it's a bigger ship, more restaurants, more bars, more lounges, more places to be, more entertainment spaces, more choices than you've ever seen with MSC before. They are absolutely incredible ships and they've got to be seen. The greatest thing is that MSC going for a ship this size are not compromising on value. So the same amazing value, much less than you expect to pay for equivalent cruise lines and cruise ships, you are getting so much more for your money. It's a wonderful cruise. It's a wonderful ship. I can't wait to be on board myself as well later in the year. She looks phenomenal.
Out of Miami then, a day at sea, you'll arrive in Costa Maya in Mexico. Now, I adore Mexican food, so if this was my holiday, here, the excursion I would be doing is taking part in a cooking class, learning how to make authentic Mexican food, fajitas and all the lovely things like that. Next, it is Roatan in Honduras. Now, here, there's a jam-packed excursion, which includes a monkey and sloth tour, then you do chocolate and rum testing, and then you do a bit of time on the beach. All in one day.
Sounds good.
That sounds amazing. It sounds like everyone will be entertained. It's Cozumel next. Now, of course, with all these lovely destinations, you don't have to go and do an excursion or explore the beaches. You can just stay on the ship while everybody else gets off and experience everything the ship has to offer. And I think with such an amazing brand new ship, that would be a great idea. A day at sea, and then you arrive in Ocean Key. Now, this is in the Bahamas, and this is MSC's private marine reserve. So, yeah, it's a bit of an exclusive day for you here. It's a real beach lovers destination. So I mean, personally, I'd be hopping off the ship and just enjoying the sunshine on a lounger, but there's loads going on. You've got the complimentary Seekers buffet food court, 5 food trucks, 4 of those are complimentary as well. There's an ice cream parlour, and then there's like a vibrant music pumping out all over the island. Somewhere it's like more chilled and relaxed, somewhere it's sort of like the party part of the island. It's just fantastic. Now, then you come back into Miami, which is fantastic, and you start your second cruise. But amazing taking in Miami again, so much going on there. Maybe take an opportunity to do an excursion where you go and swim with dolphins. It's lovely to do. Our first stop then on your second cruise will be Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. Here, a great excursion. Now, you can arrange this on the ship or before you go, just see how you feel. It's a buggy tour to go and see the water caves. Lovely. San Juan in Puerto Rico next. Now, bomba dancing is one of Puerto Rico's deepest cultural traditions.
I beg your pardon.
Bomba dancing. So
Sounds
go
good.
and take a dancing class, or maybe you just want to watch a show if you're not really wanting to take part. Either way, you can say, I've been bombed, can't you? A day at sea. Now, you come back to Ocean Key. You've got an extra day here.
It's
How
so
amazing
lovely.
is that?
Honestly, it is just pure paradise. And you know what? If you're a walker as well, you'll really just enjoy just wandering around the island. You've got the lagoon right in the centre, and you can rent one of those big beach mats for up to 4 people if you want to. You can go kayaking. You can actually go on a stingray experience on a tour beyond the island if you want to. But it just really is the most beautiful, chilled, peaceful place.
Oh, I want to go. Can we book? Can we go?
Yeah.
All that sunshine, that's what I need right now. Then you come back into Miami and you get your flight home.
You will absolutely love having been there for the first time on your itinerary there. If you've never been there before, it's awesome. And it will make you really appreciate the second day as well, because you realise the first day you've just had such a lovely time. You know, whether it's watching other people, you know, doing water sports and stuff, or whether you've just been relaxing and going, oh, this place is just so peaceful, it's so calm, it's so lovely. There's no hustle bustle, there's no traffic, there's no outside kind of interference. It's just your island for the day, and you get to go back again, which is just brilliant. Having been there, honestly, can't wait to go back. This is deal and a half. This that we have for you right now, and it comes up in September, and we've got a low deposit available of just £249 each today to lock in our deal. Remember what we were talking about, the size of the ship, the offering of the ship, brand new, the MSC World America, launching only in April. And look at this price tag. Remember, you are doing a back-to-back cruise on this one as well, so you're in essence you're doing 2 cruise itineraries, but that's the kind of price for one cruise itinerary, right, in the Caribbean. It's ridiculous. 1999. Remember, when you're on board, there's no gratuities to pay. Your tips are covered in that as well. In fact, the whole deal includes your flights to and from Miami, and there's a 1-night hotel stay there included before you join MSC World America for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of gratuity-free cruising around the Caribbean. which is amazing. Oh, did I mention the drinks package? I didn't mention the drinks package. We haven't mentioned the drinks package. You've got the premium extra drinks package included for every one of those 14 nights that you are on your cruise. Now, the value of that alone is nearly £900 each. So when you factor that it's included in that price tag, as well as your 2-week cruise itself, oh my word, even without the drinks, that would be good. And a low deposit today. And you've got the most incredible ports. And you've got 2 dreamy days at Ocean Quay as well, the Marine Reserve, which is private and yours and exclusive just to passengers on World America that day. And there are other dates as well for the package overall, from when she launches in April right the way through until next October. Very, very similar to this, where you can do 7-night itineraries, or like this one, do a back-to-back and do a 14-night itinerary. It's incredible. Let's have a look at the overview. Can't believe that is with all your drinks included as well. So that's got your premium extra drinks package, and it's brilliant. So good. It covers so much. You know, beers, wine, spirits, cocktails, champagne by the glass, and lots more. It's brilliant. It's really, and all your soft drinks, of course, as well. Make sure you're as quick as you can to react to that one, because that's a deal that I hadn't realised included your premium extra drinks. It's crazy. Okay, call us now, 0800 953 4700. Now, I've got one of our latest brochures in my hand right here. They're absolutely brilliant. They're great to have on the coffee table. They're great to give you inspiration and ideas between shows, of course. And if you want one, there's 2 ways you can get one. We can send it to you in the post physically, or you can browse the digital version online. Either way, you go to our website, Cruise1st.tv, and then go to the page. There's a sign up there where you can put in your name and address and details, and we can send one out to the post, or you can browse the latest copies free digitally there. So make sure you do that at Cruise1st.tv. It's very, very simple. Now, I think we've got time, have we? Before we go, we have got some more Caribbean deals, and it's quick picks this time. Very, very nice indeed. Let's start with PO345, which is a 2-week fly cruise on P&O Cruises Avia. This starts on the 6th of December, with flights to and from Barbados included, from just 1479 per person. Deposits on that one start from just under £150 per person today, which is pretty nice. So if you fancy that, lots of people do like that classic 2 weeks of cruising in the Caribbean with P&O Cruises. Next is PC614. Now this has got a brand new price on it, £400 per person lower for this Princess package. This is for next November to the Caribbean. Flying to New York for 2 nights in a hotel, and then 12 nights around the Caribbean on Majestic Princess. Now from just £1,899 per person. Your deposits on that one are just £199 each, which is brilliant. And the third one there, CEL365, is 2 weeks off to the Caribbean with Celebrity on the 7th of November. Flying to Miami for a 3-night hotel stay, and then 10 nights on Celebrity Summit with your classic drinks package and Wi-Fi included as well, from $2,149 per person. Again, fantastic value for money. And that's just a few more of the ideas that we have for you in the Caribbean. There are many more, and you've got all the ways to get them. Of course, new shows with us, the brochure, the website. I mean, they're all there.
Galore, holidays galore, itineraries galore. You're going to be overloaded and spoilt for choice, which is going to be fantastic.
Well, you can't get enough of the Caribbean, can you?
Cannot get enough of the Caribbean. I mean, right now, this time of year, that's where we all want to be if we could be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So book it, go.
There's a reason why so many of these Caribbean holidays happen in the winter time, because, you know, because it's winter here.
Yeah, and it's never winter there, is it? It's summer all the time.
It's just so much better. It's just so much nicer, and it's a real true holiday break.
It is, and the atmosphere and the vibe there is just so relaxing, so welcoming. You will love it. Right, we'll see you in just a moment with more fantastic offers.
Yes,
Stay there.
Don't you go anywhere.